Okay, the last question I'm getting has to do with elasticities and total revenue. In the book, and I like this example here, what you'll see is with elasticity, it's always going to be elastic up in this portion inelastic. And you know that from the homework problems that you did where you had to calculate the elasticity. Elasticity does not stay constant on a curve. The slope does, but elasticity is just the difference between the 2 points. Sorry about that. And there was another homework problem where you had to actually calculate what the revenue was. So here, 4 times 2 tells me that a quantity of 2, my revenue is going to be 8, right? 3 times 3 tells me that a quantity of 3, my revenue is going to be 9. So total revenue has this relationship here with elasticity, which means that, as you can see, total revenue sometimes rises, sometimes it falls. It depends on what portion of a demand curve you're in, and are you going up in price or down in price. So the key here is if you're trying to figure out what happens here, price falls and demand is inelastic. In this inelastic portion here, if the price is falling, dropping from 2 to 1, that corresponds here. You can see that total revenue will fall. All right? Price rises and demand is elastic, right? And here I'm in the elastic portion and my price is going to rise. So I'm going to go from this point to here. And as you can see, that's going to fall right here. Therefore, total revenue will fall in both of these examples, which is different, then down here, price rises and demand is inelastic. So if I have an inelastic good, for example, cigarettes, and I happen to raise my price, right? So I go into my inelastic portion of a demand curve, and if I raise my price here, you can see my total revenue is actually going to increase from whatever this was, $4.50 to, let's say, $8. And then the last one, price falls and demand is elastic. So I have a very elastic good, right? And if I drop my price, the price is going to fall. When I go from here to here, you can see, right, that my total revenue is actually going to increase. So that is the relationship between elasticity and total revenue. Make sure you understand that. If you don't, email me and let me know.